Hi, hello guys. So today our day 5 cost expectations. We are going to hang on to work on these 4 things: Google My Business, Google Trend, other online tools, SEO ranking. So I'm going to share things that is to do with digital marketing. Okay. So this is the what's going to happen for tonight. Um. Okay. Let me bring the slide over. Can you see the slide? Oh, this is slide 53. Let me go back to the original start point. Okay. Um, we have gone through this yesterday. Before I start, right, let me show you something which is very, very important. Okay. This is actually a website that I saw, and I thought it will be very important for you all when you're doing things that is going to be on the public domain, and then you might want to have a disclaimer. Yeah, but it's very important to have a disclaimer to make sure that you have discharged, or you have declare or share something that is actually very transparent about the information you share. Okay, this is actually some of the disclaimer that is taken from other company. This is Twitter. Okay, so Twitter have a limitation of liability, a disclaimer on the website. We have this from Amazon. So all these they have got professional legal advisor to actually craft the disclaimer for them. So for you, you are starting your website or starting your social media, it's very important to have a disclaimer, proper disclaimer, and make sure you understand what you write. Yeah, because there are a lot of people who actually just copy and then without understanding what they copy and then put it on their website. Okay, so it'll be very interesting if you actually took the whole thing and then put it on your website, but you are not Amazon, right? Okay. So very important. Any question about disclaimer? Because this is not in my slide, so I thought maybe I should share first. Okay. Um. So last night we actually shared about video editing software. So these are some of the video, and I actually share a bit about OpenShot. Okay. So tonight, we are not going to do it. I'll just quickly go through about the OpenShot. It's actually a very good video tool set actually. Yep. It's there is actually a video about how to use it. You can actually watch it on YouTube. No point sharing this. Okay. Canva. I think Angela told me that she's using Canva right now. I like it as well. So you can actually consider using Canva. Very fast around, and I shared this last night as well. Breakout room. We have spent quite a bit of time discussing. So we are not going to have breakout room. Okay, managing content. So these are some of the very, very important questions that you should be asking yourself. Okay, a lot of information that I'm doing, right? A lot of this information that I'm writing is sometimes it comes from my experience, but a lot of time I also took it from website from other people. Yeah. So a lot of things might not be my own thought or experience. It could be something that I read and I thought they are written well. So some of the information I have listed out here, right, might not be for myself. Okay, but these are some of the important things that you should be asking yourself before you start to write content. Your brain, what's so unique about your brand? What is the underlying core message that you want your audience to take away? What kind of people that you want to market or sell to? Yep. And demographics. Talk about subjective quality like interest, attitude, opinion, and Maybe are they active on social media? So actually, you look at these 6 questions, right? You have to actually do a lot of research in order to formulate a strategy to write before you write the content. So don't write to content straight away. It's worthwhile to do research, read up, understand before you start writing your content. Okay. Okay. Nike is a very good brand. I'm sure some of y'all actually like it as well, right? So it's famous in my time and famous in your era as well. So what is Nike? Anyone want to share about what is Nike?
It's a sports apparel company.
So what's unique about Nike? There are a lot of sport apparel company, right? What's so unique about Nike?
I think it's because like they have a lot of famous spokesperson to represent them.
Yeah, it has a very good brand value, right? So they have a lot of a spokesperson to represent them, right? So like
Yeah.
Tiger Wood, okay. I'm not sure if he's still representing Nike. Claire wrote about the brand. I think it's a very famous brand that about Nike. Okay, so Nike have the tagline called "Just Do It." Right, you all know about this about the tagline.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So your for yourself, you are going to do something. Maybe you want to be music productions, or maybe you want to import something from Taiwan to sell in Singapore. So you are going to create a brand. So you must know what is the uniqueness about your brand as well. Okay. Um. So these are some of the example. Um. This is a local restaurant, and they call themselves No Signboard. What do y'all think about No Signboard?
It's an interesting name lah, like something different, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, they sell very good crabs.
It's the
Yeah,
is
chili crabs are very
they
good.
are it's a seafood chain lah. No
Yeah.
signboard seafood.
Yeah. So you see, like what Xiaolong said, the crab is a logo because they are famous for that. And Spear also share that they sell seafood, but actually they didn't try to be everything. They just want to be famous for the crab, I think. So for yourself also, do you want to be everything, or do you want to be just one thing? Yeah. Is it easier to do well in everything, or is it easier to do well in one thing? So something that you should be thinking about. Do you want to be jack of all trade, or you want to be really really super in something? Yeah. So that's uniqueness one. If you are very good in everything, then it's not nothing unique, right? Okay, so you see that they are 10,000 on their Facebook, quite a big, quite a big fan following. Yeah, and they are not really cheap. Their price range is three of the dollar sign, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is Eating Chef. Okay. Do you know that actually Eating Chef only came out quite recent compared to No Signboard? Okay, there is no comparison because this is a Chinese food, right? And then this is a Western restaurant, right? Okay. So um, Eating Chef actually have 30,000 followers compared to it No Signboard. Do you know what's the reason? Or?
Branding.
Branding.
Maybe the fact that people know that 18 chefs actually hire ex-convicts and they want to try to support them in this ethical, I don't know, like for societal purposes, I don't know, like to help them all
Mm.
to reintegrate into society, that kind of thing.
Okay, good point. Yeah. So Benson, the founder, I know him. Yeah, he's my friend. So he's an ex-convict. Actually, according to him, he said he can cook better Chinese food than Western food. Okay, but why he have 30,000 people follower compared to no brand signboard? Although no brand signboard has it came earlier, and they also have a chain of restaurant. In fact, they sell more expensive stuff compared to 18 Chef, but their follower is actually 10,000. The reason actually because of the market. 18 Chef serve youngster, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mostly.
Do you think the youngster will go to they will hang up regularly in no signboard? Would they?
No, because like it's like the pricing range is not affordable for students, or in a sense.
Mm,
Whereas 18 Chef, they have things like student meals where cater to students,
mm,
which will like attract more students to go there, especially like secondary school kids.
yeah. So the market you serve will determine of how many followers as well. No signboard serve a lot more adults, more mature adults actually, compared to 18 Chef. So the followers that they have, right? But of course, there are a lot of factors. Could be marketing strategy, etc. But there's one point that I thought maybe
Location.
locations. Yeah, true. The location that they are there. Yeah. McDonald's has always very good location, right? That's why they are doing well, right? But
Yeah.
so okay, so usually the youngster will use a lot more social media and Facebook. They'll have more people to follow actually. Comparing. This is actually one of the reason. And like what y'all shared about the ex-convict, I think Angela shared about this. Yeah. Okay. Do y'all realize that actually this one has no chatbot, and this one has a chatbot. Can you see?
Yeah.
So when I go to Eating Chef and in my Facebook, right, there's actually a chatbot, but no signboard, don't have. Okay, so quite interesting as well. So I think Eating Chef has more, probably is more. Has better digital marketing strategy. Maybe lah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm speculating actually. Okay, so so when I type Eating Chef, the boss came out. Okay, so this is the boss. This is not. Okay, so Benny, this guy here, right? He's the boss actually. Okay, so the personality can influence a lot of things, like our very famous LKY, former Prime Minister of Singapore, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. In short, people call him LKY, but when we call him LKY, we are really respecting him because he's really really very strong politician, and he is really someone that really help Singapore to do so well, right? Do you all agree with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, he's really, really very good actually. So I'm sharing this because I think when you yourself as an entrepreneur, you can actually showcase your success, and you actually can be a someone to influence that will actually help your business as well. Yeah. So I'm not comparing Benny to Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, but I'm saying that when you are that central of influence, you can actually help. Like what you all share about Nike, there's a lot of famous people that actually become the spokesperson for Nike, and that will also help Nike as well, right? You all share that. I think it was Angela that shared that. Okay, so okay, the market. What types of person? What type of people that you are want to market and sell to? Very very important. So Benny shared about his story. He shared about when he started his restaurant, he didn't do well. Then he realized actually there's actually one group of target market that he can target to, which are the students. Yeah. So he found a niche, and then he come up with some special promotion for the students so that they can come back to repeat to regularly go to his restaurant. So he has a very good strategy. Yeah, he don't just cook good food. He ensure that he has a strategy. So marketing strategy is very, very important. Xiaolong said about crab, right? Yeah, so no signboard is doing well because they already have a very good formulated crab. Do you all know about Hai Di Lao? Have you all been to Hai Di Lao?
Yes.
Spear, what do you think about Hai Di Lao?
I feel it's a damn rip off lah, but I still constantly go back lah.
Hey, do you know you are
Service, their service.
But like, honestly,
Yes,
for Hai Di Lao, it's like the food is good, but then in my opinion, what makes the price so competitive and why people still going back is the service lah. Is they like quote unquote treat you like kings or like in a sense, and plus like one reason why I feel it's very successful is also because they open until very very late into the night. That's my opinion on Hai Di Lao lor.
Yeah.
Like the food is good lah. I wouldn't say it's like amazing, but I think it's the service that sells.
So everyone have different strategy, right? McDonald's has very good locations. Hai Di Lao has very good service quality, right? No Signboard has what? Very good crab. So everyone has their strategy, their unique thing. So something to think about also. I'm sure you, when I show the icon, you know what is it about, right, guys? So what is Apple famous for?
The
Technology.
iPhones. Yeah.
How come not iPad, not a MacBook? Okay.
Because the phones are the one that we use the most.
True. Yeah, I'm sure that is they make the most money out of it also. How about Spotify? So we need to ask Kalisa.
It's a music platform.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, I've used it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of y'all use it actually. Yeah. So if you actually can identify that uniqueness and strategy, right, you can really make it big also yourself. Because they are nobody before that, right? You all know about founder of Apple, right? Yeah, he started at 25 years old, I think. Yeah, so and he see himself not an entrepreneur or an engineer. He see himself as a technology leader. That's what I think I remember. So you must also know what is your visions, okay? So market, these are the 4 questions that you want to ask yourself. Okay, what type of people am I trying to market and sell to? What are their demographics? What about subjective quality, interest, attitude? Okay, these are things that I shared just now, but I thought maybe I should repeat again, no? Because this is what we discussed just now, actually. Yeah. Okay, strategy. We're going to send you to breakout room. To do a bit of sharing. I think we can have 2 breakout room. So do you remember the questions? 3 questions.
Yep.
Plan, image, strategy. Okay. Five minutes.
This is, I think that time I actually read up about Apple and how they became successful is because they sell emotion. So at first people were doubting Apple because it's a technology company, right? So people thought it's very nerdy and IT, but then because their marketing strategy make it look like it's cool because of the advertisement and everything, and that's why it became a hit. So that's why I read up about Apple.
Yeah, I guess that's true lah. They use emotional appeal because they don't want people to have a fixed mindset that it's just a technology. It's non-emotional. So they kind of use that part of a human emotions lah, I feel.
Yeah.
So.
But at first, the Steve Jobs wasn't a fan of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he actually declined the idea. I mean, I read up on it. He declined the idea, but then after a while, they proceeded with it.
Oh, so that's quite a long time ago lah. Cause I remember he left quite some time ago for Apple. Cause after that Tim Cook took over, Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm not very sure. But
Yeah, this was like I think the start of it, like the introduction of iPod
okay.
before
Okay.
iPhone even. Yeah.
So what does it have to do with the question number 1?
I think the plan is how you convey your message and the emotions that you're able to connect with your, customers. So the plan,
Yeah, like I think not only Gucci lah, other brands also.
Yeah, there are some brands that I think their marketing strategies are insane, but it translates into the pricing lah. It put pressures on the buyers after they put in very good strategy, which is why I feel like that's a downside. Okay, this awkward. Like suddenly nobody talking already. Yeah, celebrity like influencers I believe. Actually I feel sponsorships are like I don't even know how sponsorship works honestly. Like every time a YouTuber tries to or influencer they try to promote something, I'll just skip the part. I don't know whether I'm helping them or not.
I guess
Yeah,
like
but
it's
it's effective.
effective to a certain extent, but like only
Yeah,
effective to their followers, no.
yeah. Okay, true lah. Like for example, I don't know how lah, but for some celebrities do makeup, right? Wow, but a lot of people really listen and buy it. Like they actually listen to them talk about the makeup and then buy. That's something that I'm always like curious. I don't know how that works, but I find it very effective because I see that it actually works on people. Like the psychological effect is very strong. I don't know how. Yeah, K-pop idols. That's a very good example. I have no idea how do they do that, but it somehow works out. I've seen girls buying like stuff just because someone the thing like the group they like promotes it and then wow. I didn't know how it works out, but from what I can see, it's true like it's effective for sure. That's like one of the few marketing ways.
Yep.
Yep. Another awkward moment, right? Yeah. I don't know if anyone feel me, but this is the part where okay, but there's another thing that I feel like yep.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah,
So
everybody's back.
how is it? Yeah, everyone's back. Yeah. How is it?
it was good.
Yep.
Okay. I hope you all have some discussions. Yeah. So I'm going to share further before we go for a break. We're running out of time. Um, so okay, after you have considered your identity and audience, so you need to think broadly about your business goals and what digital marketing actions do you need. Okay, sorry, I need to share screen, right? Do you all see my share screen? No, right?
No.
Oh, not yet, not yet.
Okay. Yep. So can see. Okay, so
Yep.
so this is things that you should consider. Your business goal. What digital marketing action do you need to take to make your goal a reality? Yeah, what it takes to reach your goal, and what do you want your digital marketing to accomplish? So you need to have objective. You need to set KPI. You need to measure it. Otherwise, how do you know, right? Okay. So when your goals and your actions are met out, right, focus on your digital marketing channel. Okay. So of course you can start with your website. Make sure the user experience let people easily do what they came to your website to do. Running user tests can help you see how people interact with your site and identify things that need to change. Remember to run tests on mobile phone as well. So this is why their company actually spending money on design, spending money to hire people to do UI. The user experience is very, very important, right? I think someone actually went to study a course about UI or something. Angela, I think.
Yeah, it's me, UI UX.
Yeah.
So just the basics lah, foundations of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
You want to share a bit about what you study or?
I am still in the course, but basically what I learned is like they teach you how to be a better communicator in terms of visual lah, like how to make your app or website or whatever appeal to the user law. At the end of the day is how user friendly it is, but like at the same time give them a sense of familiarity, but you must customize to the needs of that business itself.
Mm. Yep. True. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so remember this is actually a domain that I bought, cyber insurance. Xiaolong contribute quite a bit on the website. So we actually have a domain, cyber insurance. Let me show you the website. Can you see the website? So that's Google for cyber insurance in Singapore. So you can actually see that we actually run advertisement, Google advertisement about cyber insurance. If you actually look for ranking, we actually a top page, not bad. Yeah. So I didn't expect this. I've not been looking at it for quite long. So we are on the first page for cyber insurance. So if there are people who actually Google for cyber insurance in Singapore, they actually saw us. Okay, can you share with me what is important about being in first page? Anyone want to share? What the question is, what is so important about being ranked in the first page? Of course, you can rank yourself by paying top.
Because Singaporeans are very lazy.
Hey, this is going to be on the YouTube leh. Let me remind you again.
Oh, sorry. Too honest, really. Honest statement. Like that.
Okay. Yeah, in a way I agree, but I don't think it's just Singaporean. I think it's everywhere in the world.
Yeah, they just see the first button, they like, my hand don't need to move so much, then the mouse go down, press done.
I think it started by iPhone. The lazy finger exercise. Okay, let's focus back. So yeah, good point, Xiaolong. Who else?
I think it's cause like usually it's more credible. Like if you end up on the first page, like people would think yours would be the popular choice that people search for.
Okay, I think this is important. Credibility. Who shared that?
Me, Kali, Kalisha.
Oh, Kylie. Yeah,
Yeah.
later I give you a star. Okay, but this is a good point, really. I mean, you look at all these company, Okay, I think this is a broker. This one I'm not sure, but they have come out. Suddenly they have come out very fast. But a lot of them are their insurance company. I believe Raffles probably is probably the only insurance agency to be ranked on the first page. I believe so lah. Because I don't remember there's a TIQ, but suddenly they came out. This TIQ, I'm not sure about this company. Yeah, but I don't think they are not insurance company. I think they are probably broker or something. Yeah, so it's good to be credible because when they want to inquire, right, they will they want people to give them advice. So it's good to have that credibility. Okay, and you can see that actually there's this thing. Can you see this? You have visited this page 4 times. So the last one was 5th September. So they actually track you, track me. Yeah. Okay. Anyone have any pointer about about website ranking? Okay, no, right? Okay, let's continue. So when I'm actually working on this cyber insurance, I actually have to have the goal, what I want to do, and then I need to man out action plan. And of course, I need to then decide on the budget, and then decide on my objective, and from there I need to make uh assessment, the money that I'm going to spend, and the kind of achievement that you will target. Will it be something that will be good enough for me? Because um Google Advertisement actually can be very expensive. I think Xiaolong, you know that sometimes I pay a few $100 a month, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, sometimes like depending on the frequency and also the budget also.
yeah. So
But yes,
actually,
sometimes it's quite a lot.
yeah. So actually, if you ask me about how much money I pay a year for all my advertisement, I think it's a five figures kind of thing in a year lah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You consider Facebook and other source of advertisement that I'm doing, right? It's actually quite a lot of money. So you got to think about the money that you pump in now. Is it uh worth it or not? Yeah. So this is very, very important. Yeah. So this is the ranking. We have another website, employee benefit. I'm not going to go into that, but I think we are ranked there also. Yeah, we are ranked in if you actually look for employee benefits. It's actually a company insurance. Employee benefit insurance is actually a very, very big thing in Singapore. There's a lot of company that actually buy this insurance, so it will create a lot of revenue for you as an insurance. So I actually bought this domain as well, but buying domain will not guarantee you to be there. When I first bought domain, right, when the website was live, after I went to 20 pages, I still cannot find my website. Yeah, so buying domain doesn't even guarantee you'll be there. Don't. Yeah, I bought it because I want to share a lot more educations material to about relevant content about employee benefits. That's why I bought the domain. These days, you buy a domain, in order for you to rank well, it doesn't work that way because Google has very good algorithm to make sure that the content is the key factor. So generating good content is the most important thing. Okay, do you all agree with me now? Generating content is very, very important.
Yeah.
Who disagree? No, challenge me if you think so. If you think otherwise. Okay, there are a lot of factors actually, to be honest. Really a lot of factors. But actually having good content is very, very important. And having good content means you don't copy. Yeah. That's the sad thing about some of the marketing. There are a lot of people who copy. Yeah. Anyway. Another thing is actually yacht insurance. We are also ranked well. Yeah. So boat and yacht insurance, we are ranked well also. Jewelry insurance, we are being ranked there also. This is also the first page. Okay, so this is why I'm coming to this topic called search engine optimizations. There are people who claim to be specializing, individuals who say they are SEO expert. Their company also telling you that they are SEO expert to be ranked number one or number two, So sometimes these are things that you need to know, and you also need to know about this thing called Google Analytics that tell you which keyword are currently leading your audience to your site. Okay, so I think Google Analytics is actually being built into the Google Ads. Okay, so you need to use the Google Ads to do the Google Analytics. Okay, any questions?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So I think Xiaolong shared this about how to find keyword, right? Xiaolong, you did it the other day about finding the keyword. So this is actually one of the way. Just type.
No, I only did show them how to do it on Google AdWords.
Yeah, but you demonstrate this, right? This step, I think.
I never show this. Yeah, I never did show this way.
Of course, you never show this, but you actually type. So this is actually one of the first way that you can actually do when you start doing research about digital marketing plan, choosing the correct keyword. So you can start typing, and while you're typing, right, Google already suggested 10 different keywords for you. So this is one way that you can actually start typing and then think about what are the keywords that people search. Of course, the most important thing is what I will do is actually go back to your market. Let's say you have run the company for 1 year. Go back to all the customers that bought the thing 1 year and then ask them, give them survey, ask them, they will tell you if they are going to search what kind of keyword they will search. So this is also very important. Okay. Google Trend, I shared this search engine before. I shared about this. So I won't cover this because this is a repeated thing. Yeah. So use Google Trend, very easy search trending search tool that help you to know what is the trending now and then make comparison, okay, with different keywords. You can also go to other website. Okay, this is something for example, I think Spear, you actually say that you want to bring something to Singapore, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's say for example, you want to import plants. Okay. And you know that maybe Singapore there's already 10 nursery, like Far East or wherever, and you don't want to have plantations, you just want to do digital marketing. You are not going to have nursery, and you want to import, and you feel that by importing plant, right, you can sell a higher margin because those things that you import will
It's
be
like
more
those
expensive.
plants from overseas after just directly sell in Singapore. Is it okay?
Yeah, let's say for example you target to sell it on Q10, Shopee, Lazada, whatever, and then you want to be quickly rank yourself in the shopping itself. How are you going to do it?
Okay, so maybe like how to promote my thing like okay, so firstly I think
how can it become very famous in Lazada, in Q10, or in
you need to I feel that it's very important that you market on social media and like on social media. So like maybe what I could do is maybe I could like pay some specific Instagram influencers around Singapore, those that with a large following base, to maybe send them some flowers and ask them to help promote about my product in exchange of receiving the flowers. So maybe from there, after they maybe post after their large following base, like basically people will be know more about the brand because there's a lot of people following these specific influencers. So maybe from there, that could potentially increase the sales of the plants I'm importing to Singapore. And also maybe like what you shared previously, you said that you spend almost about 5 digits a year on like the search engines and everything, right, to make your company pop out and stuff on Google and everything, right? So maybe I think that's one thing I could do also. But maybe not on Google lah. Maybe maybe if you type like where to get plants in Singapore, maybe my thing will pop up, or maybe and another one could be like promote try to maybe work with Shopee and Q10, maybe see if like there's a way to maybe when you want to enter the website, put it in the front page, I guess. I think there's you can like maybe pay the company to do that. I'm pretty sure that's possible. So maybe these are some of the ways that I can promote my product. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing. So there's a few ways. I think I think you have shared a very good point. Yeah. That I just want to add more from what Spear have shared. So one of the things is actually if you are a nobody because you are starting out, right, Then maybe you go to the Lazada, you saw that there are 10 different nurseries in Singapore, local nursery, and you are going to be the only one that is importing from overseas, right? And then you check their ranking. Okay, so one of the things is what people will do is they will copy the keywords that the top nursery in Singapore use. Because you're new, you don't even know what is the correct keyword, right? So if you are new, you don't know, right? How are you going to rank it? Maybe you can do search engine, whatever. But the easiest way, what other people is doing is actually they copy. Then they give promotions. So then they will in their algorithm, whether it's Lazada or Q10, right? They also have the software algorithm to rank. So they saw the keyword and they will help also. So keyword is very important. Okay, so when you give promotions, maybe you buy one get one, or buy a plant get a fertilizer, or buy a plant to get some free gift or some free book or whatever. That will help you to rank yourself up, right? Then you start to earn review. So this is one of the way also. So keyword is more important, and keyword sometimes you need to do a lot of market research, or sometimes you need to test it out. If you are very new, you are going to do something very new. There's no one have done it in Singapore or whatever. So you probably have to be the first one to try it out. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, just to show you that you can see that actually this is the money spent on the bottom, and the Google Ads that Xiaolong have shown you, right, that day. Yeah, so a lot of campaign that you'll be paying, just paying. I'm not going to do this. Xiaolong, have you showed this before? Okay, anyway, it's in the YouTube. So
Google Analytics.
yeah, you can actually go and check it out. Yeah. We pass this. Facebook, we also show it before. Yeah, Raffles Provident. Okay. So we just quickly go through this. So okay. So web spam content validations. So Google is big on this. No spending, don't copy, don't use dirty tricks. Okay. So you can actually watch this, but actually just generate your own content. Yeah, that is the most important thing. Okay. Yeah, that's another message. Okay, we are not going to do this. Not very relevant, so we're not going to skip this. But I think next time, right, when you are starting your own entrepreneur digital marketing, this is something that you should really consider. What do you expect to achieve 1 month, 1 year, and what kind of support? Yeah, very important. Okay, so digital marketing plan. You have the budget. You can use the same keyword to run search ad that will help you to attract more site visitor. A service like Google Ads can help you set budget and figure out if search ads are right for you. So think about your social media account. How can you engage more with your audience, then make posts, create conversation, and reply to your audience comments and questions. So these are things that you must do actually. And like for example, Google Ads, they will send a guy to regularly talk to us to give us recommendations. So these are services you will actually get receive also. Yeah. Once you start spending a lot of money, they will send people to talk to you to help you to spend more money. Okay. Before you run social media ads, just be sure to figure out what you ad will say and who you'll be targeting, what action you want people to take, and whether your ads will update and change, and how you will measure result. Content and email marketing are two of the most important channels that can help you achieve your business goal. Make a plan on how to create content, figure out where you post and how you promote it. Yeah, so sometimes you cannot just rely on this email. Recently I did my kickstarting campaign. Do you all know what is kickstarting? Sidetrack a bit. I thought this is relevant.
This is a site to raise funds for new startup.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a form of crowdfunding platform.
Yep. So can you all see this? Okay, typing Kickstarter. Okay, so
Yeah, we can see.
Yep. So Kickstarter, I did a lot of work actually. We put out. I mean, Xiaolong and me put out a lot of work. We actually, what do you do, Xiaolong? Can you just share?
We actually like draft out the content. We also engage with our backers. Backers are basically people who have supported you through the pledge. Andrew is showing it on your screen now. And how we actually interact with them is by giving like daily updates. And for Andrew himself, he actually do like a quite frequent live streaming on Facebook, which is something new, something that I personally never even done before. So he actually used that as a platform to actually engage and interact with his backers to let them know like what are the progress and what are the rewards that we are pushing out for them, and also the success of our entire project itself. Yeah. So there are many different ways of doing, but that's what we have done for our Kickstarter. And you
Okay.
can see on the screen now.
Yeah. So guys, it's very scary when you are using your device because actually just look at Kickstarter. This is Kickstarter website, no. This is not an image. This is really a Kickstarter real thing. So Kickstarter know where you are using, what kind of platform you are using. Oh. So a lot of websites are tracking us actually. Very scary, right? Yeah. So yeah, I mean we hit our goal on day 5. I set up $5,000 goal, and then it's a it's a spread of 30 days. But we need the first 5 days we hit the goal, right? So there's a lot of work actually when we started this. Yeah, we go through a lot of channel to do it, and I'm not sure because this is something very new to me. I wrote this entrepreneurship book, but writing an entrepreneurship book is something very new to me, and I also don't know what kind of audience. So we go all the way out, social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Telegram, etc. A lot of effort put in to market. Yeah. Okay. So this is also digital marketing. Okay. Email marketing, sending newsletter, all these are something that is also actually considered a must do already. Okay. Um, you need to constantly update your website, constantly update your social media, and you always need to optimize it. Okay. So it's not something very passive. You need to do it actively or proactively for digital marketing. Okay. These are things that you need to do. Digital marketing plan. When you have got your channel up to speed, right, you need to create a schedule. Okay. So schedule of when do you want to write and send certain email, when you do want to make social media and blog posting, how often you need to monitor and adjust your ad bugs. Can I ask you why the first two when? Why is it important? When you want to write, when you want to make social media. Anyone can tell me? The timing is important. How come? Why do you think timing is important?
Maybe can better like optimize the engagement and the interaction. Like certain timings there are more users during that period of time. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So yeah, Claire, just now who shared that? Just now, sorry.
That was Angela.
Angela, right? Okay.
I thought it was Angela.
Yeah, Angela and Claire said the same thing. Engage more people, and so more people can see your posts. So spot on. Yeah, Angela, you're right. Also, yeah. Very important. Timing is very important. Right? Timing is actually everything. Also, yeah. But if you are very new, and your product is very new, and you don't have a market to start, you don't know who is going to use it. How do you know the timing?
You test or you can do research.
Yeah, but there's a lot of things that cannot be done in terms of research because it's definitely very very new.
True.
So you need to test. Yeah, exactly. That's why I show you the book that I published recently. I also don't know entrepreneurship, what kind of market shares, what kind of age group, um, what kind of channel, what kind of timing. There's a lot of question mark. Yeah, and actually, I think Xiaolong, you and me, you know, I actually wrote a few plans actually. Right, you saw it, right? I said who is in charge, when to do all these things. You remember?
Yeah, the game
PowerPoint
plan.
slide. Yeah, the game plan. Wow, a lot of work actually. Wow. Just the planning part, no, guys. Really, you want to do well, right? You really need to plan ahead. The plan is important. You whatever you will be doing will never be the same thing that what you plan for. That's for sure. Then you will be asking me, then what's the point of us planning if what you plan out is not going to be the same thing that what you plan? What's the point? Right? You might be asking me. Actually, not true. When you're doing planning, you have a lot more clarity. When you review and then relook, right, you actually get a lot more insight, even when you're doing it yourself. Then when I finish that, right, when I go and share with people like Xiaolong, Junwei, Wei Tong, and a lot of people out there about the plan, they give me more input and more insight. And then from that planning, without spending money or I'm just spending time, I get a lot more input. I fine tune it. These are very, very important, isn't it? And this is called research. Understand?
Yes,
Okay.
can understand.
Thanks. At least you're not making me awkward. Xiaolong always say, I'm so awkward now. Okay. So call to action, very important. Buy now or you this is the last offer, this is the last hour, this that kind of thing. Call to actions. Yeah. 999 I mean 99 promotion. So promotion is on the 13th September, last day to buy. So these are things that very, very important. Or only first 50. Okay. So and then you need to have a budget. And you need to fine tune your budget from time to time. Always look at the budget because you overspend, that's it. No, so you need to track. I look at it very regularly because this is going to be a lot of money. Imagine every month hundreds over a year. You know how much you can, and then it's different channel spending your money away. Okay, Google Ads. Okay, yeah. Do you know this? Who know this?
Me.
The law no call lah. The rest. Anyone?
No.
Nope.
No. Angela?
No, I never heard before.
Huh.
Actually, I also don't know. I also don't know what's this.
This is so important. Webmaster leh. Okay, let's go for a break. We come back. Then we talk about Webmaster. Shall we?
Okay.
Can break out. Good.
Me too.
I like break.
Are we coming back at 8:30?
Yep, we'll come back.